Hi, welcome to Qigong with me, Sharon. Let's go ahead and drop down from our heads into our bodies, into our hearts and our bellies, placing our hands on heart and belly, breathing here, grounding down and rising up, breathing into our hands, breathing in and out, sinking down, settling down, feeling into your feet. Let us begin moving. Going to ground down our feet and just start twisting gently from our dantian, from our belly. This is a gentle spinal twist, arm swings for health, also called constant bear. Let us swing from center, from our torso, and not from our arms. Our arms are just falling where they may. We're just breathing here and twisting to both sides at our own speed and feeling into the twist. Not efforting, but rather just moving, flowing from side to side to where it's comfortable or where it's comfortably challenging. Perhaps seeing a little bit to the back of each side as you move and create more space in your spine, in your full body. Breathing here, breathing's natural. Going from side to side, taking our eyes off the screen. Feeling into the sensations of our hands as they fall onto our body, the lower back to the sides. Grounding down with our feet. Spine is long. Okay, now let's go ahead and just slow down. Come to a very gradual move towards stillness. Just feel into our bodies. Now, let's go ahead and go up and down. We've gone side to side with constant bear. Let's go ahead and go up and down. This is called the wild horse shaking. So we're envisioning ourselves as wild horses, unbridled, unsaddled, no reins on this horse. Okay, let's go ahead and shake out our worries and our anxieties, anything that we have that's holding us back, that's keeping us tight and stuck. So what we're going to do is ground down. Again, it's the grounding down. And our spine is long, shoulders relaxed. Hands relaxed, okay, arms relaxed, and start shaking. Just start shaking and breathing. If you want to let out a deeper breath, do that. This is a great way to activate the calming system. Shaking your body is the way to activate it. Activate the calming, okay? So let's go up and down and really grounding down and no efforting. So my hands are not shaking. They're just simply shaking because my full body is shaking and really coming from the center. Okay, and if I want to add my wrists in a little bit, I can lift my wrists up. And again, the shaking is not my wrist shaking. It's actually my up and down body movement that's shaking my wrists. So very relaxed wrists, okay? Just shaking, especially when we've been spending time on the phone or on our computers. This is a wonderful one for our hands and our wrists, okay? And our fingers too. Just shaking out any constriction. Breathing here. And if you want to close your eyes, visualize we are wild horses shaking. Visualizing this. We are on the beach somewhere, maybe on the bay. And we're just breathing in, breathing out. Wild horses shaking, our hooves are moving or shaking. We're unbridled, unsaddled, If you want to add a little bit of tail, wagging our tail, you know, shaking the hips, do that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and extend our horses out. Just do a big shake this way. Again, not using my arms, but my full body to shake my arms, okay? Coming from my full body, coming from my center. And then let's lift the arms up so that the inner arms are facing upwards and shaking here. This is great for the wrists too. And let's just go all the way up, and just shake, 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 wag that tail. We are wild horses shaking after all, right? Just bring it down if you want to do like a little shimmy. Little shimmy here and breathing here. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Wild horses shaking, and we're just going to bring that shaking to a slow movement and just gradually come to stillness. And just feel into your fingers, maybe even gently extending your fingers just to feel into the sensations of your body right now after two very simple movements. Breathing here, grounding down and rising up. Feeling into the sensations, maybe some tingling. Maybe this has opened up a little bit of discomfort somewhere in your body, which is totally fine, and just pausing to notice that discomfort. Or maybe you feel some openness, something opening and expanding, and that's wonderful. So just noticing that as well. Just meeting our body where it's at. Okay, now let's go ahead. We're just going to do 3 cloud forms together, okay? And just picture ourselves in clouds, immersed in clouds, the coolness, the hydration that a cloud would give. And we're going to be doing things with the clouds that enable our heart, which is the sun center of our body, to shine through. Okay, so it's cloud and sun working together for vitality, okay, for energy, for chi flow. Chi is energy, and we're moving our body to create flow of energy within our bodies, okay? Let's go ahead and ground down. This one's called separating clouds. It's also called cross arms. So let's go ahead and ground down, and then we're going to rise our hands, our cloud hands up into an X, all the way up, palms facing up, and then we just float them down, so palms are now facing down. And that's one cycle. So here we go, crossing our arms to separate the clouds, crossing them, palms extended upwards if you want to look up, okay, and then palms face down, they parasol downwards, floating down, if you will, okay, just these are cloud hands, light. These are cloud hands, and we're lifting those cloud hands up to the sky and then back down. And just imagine that your heart, right? This is also a chest opener. So that the heart, the sun of your body is shining through. Look at that. Woo! It's shining in its glory because I've separated the clouds with my hands. Okay? So if you want to, you can add a little bit of see here? I'm doing a little bit of a dip, right? And then I'm going to go up, and I can look up to kind of expand further. You know, where my gaze is where my focus is, right? So I'm going to come down, and then I can come up. And if you want to, you can add a little bit of a tippy toe if you want to, pulsing down. Okay, just so gently, and then looking up, taking your eyes off the screen and just feeling into this movement. Okay, we are in the clouds right now, and we are separating clouds so that the sun that is our heart can shine through. Okay, and just notice the sensations. This is so good. This is very similar to what might feel like, or what might look like a big morning stretch. You know, that's why we stretch. We stretch to increase the flexibility, the spaces within our body, right? To awaken the body, to get the blood flow going, the chi flow, energy flow going. This is wonderful. Now, if you want to, but again, just listen to where your body's at. If you want to even go down further for a bigger sweep, and then up, on your tippy toes, just feel where your body feels, okay? Feel how it feels and just, open up more or open up less, okay? And if you're here, for example, if this is where you're at, then this is where you're at. This is beautiful, and this is very beneficial as well. So just, dial it down with the movement if your body is not so open today, but dial it up if your body feels like it wants to be more open. Okay, let's do one more, separating clouds. And then just float those cloud hands down, breathing, breathing, breathing. Let's go ahead and end with hands to heart and belly, breathing here. Grounding down, rising up. Closing your eyes for a moment. Taking your eyes off the screen wherever you can. Okay, now let's go ahead and move into our second cloud movement. So we've gone up and down. Now we're going to go side to side. So this one you might want to spread your feet out a little bit more. Okay, and we're just going to, our palms are facing each other and I am moving clouds. This one's called moving clouds. Okay, and then I'm going to switch my hands off. Again, palms are facing each other. Okay, palms are facing each other. And if you'll feel also a spinal twist. You'll feel twisting in your body similar to the first movement that we did. Okay, and also there's going to be weight shift, right? You'll feel your feet shifting their weight naturally as your cloud hands move those clouds. Okay, so just feel into your body. Feel into your body, breathing here. Picture we're holding clouds. Feel the wetness, the coolness of the clouds as you move. Okay, breathing is natural. And we are moving clouds. And in this way, we're also letting the sun shine through because we're moving clouds, right? But we also need clouds for rain, right? So they're also nourishing, they're hydrating. But we can move them for our health. We can move them so that the chi can move within our bodies. The energy can flow. And feel it as you move the clouds. So taking your eyes off the screen and really envisioning the cloud that you're moving and looking into that space, or even closing your eyes if that's something that feels right to do for you. Okay? Or looking downwards at Mother Earth. As we are floating our cloud hands, we can look down on the earth. We're up high in the sky, in the clouds, looking down and being grounded in Mother Earth. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this movement to a gentle close, and then place our hands on heart and belly. Breathing here, closing our eyes if it feels right to you. Breathing here, feeling into your heart that may be beating, because we're really activating our heart, right? The sun is shining through as we move clouds and as we've separated clouds. So breathing here, marveling at our heart, and also tuning into our bellies, the true energy center of our body. Both places where we want to reside, dropping down out of our heads and into our hearts and bellies. Okay, now the third and last cloud movement we'll do is parting clouds. Okay, this one involves a spiraling motion, okay, where the pinkies come first and then the thumb ends, okay? Very gentle. So it's going to look like this from the side, and then we're going to part. When we part the clouds, we're flexing our hands, okay, our palms forward, okay? Pressing them forward. All right, let's go ahead and start this one. We're going to ground down and rise up. This time our cloud hands are going to zoom, gather energy. Okay, so I'm here. I'll do it from the side first, gathering energy, and then I'm going to press my palms out. My arms are extended fully. Now, if it doesn't feel good, just be here. Just listen to your body, see where you're at, right? But if you can do a full extension, go full. And then we're going to simply bring our palms out so they're facing outwards. And then we bring them down, we parasol them down, gliding down like clouds, okay? So that's one cycle. So here we go. I'm going to gather, and then I push or press. Well, this one's called parting the clouds. I'm parting the clouds. All the way out and then down. Okay, you can do this one with your feet together, or if you want to space them a little bit more to shoulder width, that's totally fine too, okay? Either way is fine. Okay, and then you just naturally, kind of what happens is a little bit of a knee bend. And then spine is long, shoulders relaxed, and then we float the hands down. Gathering our energy, and then parting the clouds so the sun, that is our heart, can shine through. This one's really a beautiful moving imagery, right? It's I'm in the clouds, I'm parting them so the sun that is my heart can shine through. Okay, one more, bringing it in, and then pressing out to part the clouds. And my sun, that is my heart, is shining through. It's expanded, it's exposed, it's there, it's gleaming. Okay, so let's go ahead and end with hands to heart and belly and breathing here. Taking our eyes off the screen and just really being in our bodies. We are fully in our bodies. We're breathing down into our feet, if you will, okay? Into Mother Earth, really grounding ourselves down, and then also rising up. Our spines are long. My head, the top of my head is pointing to heaven, to the sky, to the sun. I'm a portal between heaven and earth, and that's how Qigong has us as people, as bodies, is we are portals, and we're using heaven and earth as very important imagery to help us to enhance our movements. So let's breathe here. And let's go ahead and gather. Palms facing upwards. All that we have, all that we have gained, okay, from these simple movements. Okay, and bring it down. Now let's do this 3 times. This is called pulling down the heavens. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our hands down, and then just gathering all that sun energy, all the animal energy, right? The wild horses, the constant bear, bringing it down, letting it settle into our bodies as we bring our hands down to Mother Earth. And then one last pulling down the heavens. And this is just, let's just bring in that beautiful cloud energy. All that we have done to move our bodies like clouds. That is so nourishing and hydrating and life-giving. Thank you for doing the practice with me. Let us go ahead and put our hands, one in a fist and one in a gentle position like this, and let us bow first to one another for engaging in this practice, this wonderful community that we have together in practice. The second bow is to all of our teachers past and present. And the third bow is to ourselves and all those who came before us. And some would say all the way back to the source that is one. Thank you for joining me today.